Alright guys, so before I get started, I'm sorry if this is a weird angle. I'm super blind, I'll save that for another video, and I can't really see how far or close I am with the camera. But I haven't recorded a video in a while, and so much has happened since then. And before I get into my video, you're probably wondering why I have this sign here. I'm going to explain the significance behind it, but just know this is something that's very important. So I just moved again, and if you've seen my past videos, I've showed you the past apartments I've lived in. I've gave tips on moving to Los Angeles, but I just moved into my 6th apartment in LA, and I've only lived here for 4.5 years. But the story behind this place is so inspiring, so I'm just gonna get into it. I went to the Philippines for Christmas and New Year, and it's crazy. I actually was just going through the footage because I had to make space for this video, and it made me really sad because I miss my family. We spent Christmas and New Year's there, and I had to come back earlier than my brother and my parents because I was scheduled to move into an apartment on January 8th. I had been looking for a new place since November, and the first apartment I really wanted, the landlord said that I would have to move in within 2 weeks, but then my lease wasn't up till January 21st, so I was just really scrambling to find a place. And just to fast forward, the place I was supposed to move into on January 8th, it was ready, and there was another building I was trying to move into, or I was at least looking at, a couple days before was it a couple days? I don't know, a couple days or a week before, and that landlord had told me that the only unit they had available was a certain amount, and that was above my budget, and I really wanted to move there. And when she had told me how much it was, I was like, oh crap, I wish it was X amount because that's above my budget. So I said it was okay because I had an apartment to move into anyway, which was the 8th. We hang up, and then here comes the morning of the 8th, and I'm supposed to pick up the keys. I already got my cashier's check and everything for the first month's rent. And when I was about to pick up the keys, the landlord from the building that told me that had that unit called me, and she's like, hey, my boss approved lowering your rent to what you wanted. And I was confused because I didn't ask her to do that. And like I said, my response when she told me what it was, I pretty much told her that I couldn't afford it with my budget. And I forgot to mention that the reason that I left my last apartment was, one, because the rent in LA is already ridiculous as is, and it was going up, and I had just went fully independent last year, so I was trying to be smart and think ahead, and I was trying to downsize my apartment. So she tells me that her boss approved it, and again, so confused, and I was like, are you sure? So I mean, here I am. I'm in the apartment, and it's crazy because this is, oh no, wait, I totally forgot the most important part. I'm sorry, because it has to do with this sign. Like, that I don't plan my videos when I record these because I just want you guys to realize that I'm speaking from the heart. So when I had asked her, when she had told me that her boss had approved that, I was just in such shock. I didn't know what to say, so I didn't say anything, and she said, God is always watching from a distance, and I just wanted to help a genuine person. And that gave me the chills because, like I said, here I am in this new place, and I was trying to downsize, and this is the biggest spot I've ever had. I have 2 balconies. It's in an amazing location, and I got it for exactly what I wanted without even trying. And as soon as I walked in here, and even when I saw the place before, like, it just felt like home. And I never decorate my apartments because I'm like a freaking boy. And the most I've ever decorated was a Derrick Rose jersey in college, and I hung it on the wall with thumbtacks. So as soon as I got the keys and I moved in, it was like a Friday night. The next morning, the first place I went was to Home Goods, and this was the first piece I bought. And I bought this because it made me realize how blessed I really was. And it just, you know, it really does feel like home. I've decorated everything. I still have you know, more things that I'm ordering, but I really do feel like I'm home, and it's exactly what I needed. And I wanted to share this story because sometimes in life we feel like God's not listening to our prayers, or just because he's not answering them, or you feel like he's leaving you in this situation, or leaving you in a place to, you know, have doubt. We all have those moments, and I just want you guys to know that just because you can't see God's hand in something doesn't mean that he's not looking out for you. Like I said in the beginning, there was an apartment I really wanted, and she's like, oh, you'd have to move into it within 2 weeks, and I was sad because it was right next door to the other apartment, so I wouldn't have to move again. And then it was going to be, you know, when she said this was like more above my budget, and it was just crazy that last minute it was that, and it just made me so grateful. And it just reminded me again that just because God doesn't answer a prayer right away doesn't mean that he's not going to answer it ever. It just means that God hasn't answered that prayer yet, and you should be thankful that he hasn't answered that prayer yet, because that means that there's something better. And that applies to everything in life. And you know, that I knew that, but I had to be reminded of that when it came to this place. So I'm just super excited to be here. I don't know where I'm going to shoot my videos yet. I just really like my stairs because I've never had stairs before in a place, and I don't know, I'm really happy here, and I don't know what's going to happen next. I feel like, you know, I'm all about, you know, I don't know, like I feel like you know, it was the whole new year. I started the new year like that. I got a new place. I feel like I had a new mindset, and I just feel like I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. So I'm super excited for what's to come in 2017. I've been working so hard. I can honestly say I'm working harder, more, I can't even talk because I'm just that, you know, just excited about everything. But just know that I've never worked so hard in my life, and I feel like 2017 has been like the best year. I've never worked harder, which is crazy because I'm always working on stuff. So just know that there's a lot to come, and I'm sorry that I kind of went missing with my videos again. I was just out of the country with my family, and as soon as I came back, I had to deal with moving, and I'm just now settling. So I'm back, and yeah, just stay positive in everything, and you know, just realize how blessed you are. So I love this piece, and like I said, I've never decorated, but I feel like this piece really was a reminder. You know, I'm ordering a verse to hang like on that wall back there, just to have positivity. So I don't know what happens next, but I will make sure to keep you guys posted. So as always, thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, make sure you leave a comment, make sure you subscribe, because I'm trying to get to, well, I said 50,000 for this year, but I think I want 100. So thank you guys, couldn't have done it without you.